Hey there guys, and welcome to another Factorio Reddit Weekly. I'm Xterminator, and thank you for joining me. And today, as always, we're covering the last week's posts, all the top ones here on the first page. I am a day late. I'm sorry about that. I was at my parents', and I got home later than I thought yesterday. I was super tired, having an allergy attack, kind of, so day late, but here we are finally. So top one here is about Angel's Bob's. Angel Bob random ore sorting high throughput. This is already going to give me a headache. Yep, no boy. This is actually really, really cool. I still hate it because it's. Look at it. I hate it. Not seriously, really. I like it. Just drives me nuts that it's all curvy and stuff. But the concept itself is very, very cool. Where it's just this complete mess of mixed belts and then going into these full belts. Really, really nice. What in the actual F? Yeah, so that's pretty much my thought. But super, super cool. Big fan of. I mean, that's just really neat. They can do that. Is that are they? What are they doing here? Yeah, filter splitters. Okay, it's not. I don't think they're doing any smarts or anything. Just filter splitters, which is really neat. Had some biter attacks early on and didn't know where they were coming from. I used debug to show their paths, and this is where it led me. Oh my gosh. There's some persistent little buggers, man. If only this were connected right here. Looks like they were playing with Crastorio as well. I can see some of the special... Or maybe that isn't it. No, it's not, actually. Sorry, that's a different blip. My bad. That actually almost looks like a player. That is a player. I think that is him. Okay, I'm dumb. Create a bridge on the left. It will save them time. And it creates a nice choke point to kill them off. That is a good point. There's a huge explanation here, but basically, if a spawner wants to send an attack, it looks at the chunks neighboring the chunk the spawner is on to find the ones that have the higher pollution than the spawner chunk has and selects the one with the highest pollution. It then looks at the neighboring chunks of the selected chunk to find ones that have even higher pollution, so on and so forth, until it's found the one with the highest pollution, and then the pathfinding kicks in. So pretty interesting there. But that's still impressive. They found their way over there. Devs, as you see this, please remove this. When you place down concrete on any other tile, the bushes should disappear. I agree. I don't like how this works in game. Obviously, over time in real life and stuff, weeds and junk will, grow up through concrete. But if you pour concrete over it, they don't just somehow pop through. Obviously, it's a game, not real life. But this does really bother me. Aesthetically, I'm not a fan of it. Like, personally, I feel like if you're gonna concrete your base, you don't want this stuff showing through. If you like this stuff, then you probably don't want to be concreting your whole base. If you want faster movement, maybe just create some paths and stuff. Roses be like, the pH of the soil changed by 0.1, gonna die now at Dandelions. Oh yeah, concrete. Pretty much, it's hilarious. Don't they just disappear on their own after some time? I don't think they do, to be honest. There is... Wait, this... It was a demo of the bomb fried effects for 3043, really? Oh, well, yeah, you can destroy them. There's a mod for this, clean tiles as well, if you want to look into that. Cool bots don't look at explosions. Oh my god. I love this so much. Bot must have the new experimental coolness module 3. Could a script swap the sprite graphic if cargo equals quote smells if I smell a vanity mod? That would be hilarious. Heart rate monitoring. Apparently, a calm session of playing with trains trying to get LTN mod working is more strenuous than getting shot and escape from Tarkov. Yesterday, fat burned cardio peak. Oh my god, that's hilarious. It was peak color 8 to you crossing train tracks. Heh, maybe. Did catch myself running down one as well. Not the smartest idea. Factorio, man. Wow. My lifespan is going to be real short if this is what happens when you play Factorio. Oh boy. And now I find myself doubting the legitimacy of your claims. I have an anxiety disorder. Got a Fitbit to see if it shows up my heart track. Found this instead. I mean, the anxiety disorder, maybe. Although you would think Tarkov would, like, really mess with that. Damn. Interesting findings. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Some amount of splitters drives me a little nuts, but the end result is extremely satisfying. Big fan of this. Let me check this out again here. I think I'm in love. Generally, I have to start staring at balance for the past few days. I've come to the conclusion that unless you're 100% sure that you need balancing, you should rather just shift. Throw everything on one side, so the side you're splitting from always has a full lane. Yeah, I mean, there is all kind of discussions about balancing, especially single lane balancing. Not really necessary most of the times. 30 hours after my professor advised me to start playing Factorio. Wait, this is 30 hours in? Damn, does everybody build faster than me? This is ridiculous. 30 hours in and he's already built this. This is nuts, at least for me. Your professor doesn't want you in the class anymore. This is a sure way to succeed. A good thing this wasn't out when I was in college. There's no one in class moment. In the moment, we all have online classes. Oh, man. There was a company that used Factorio as part of its interview process, a Japanese company. Oh, that's really cool. So in what way? They were handed a copy of Factorio and asked to get some stuff set up. I can't remember the details and I can't find the article now, but they were looking for the process automation coding mindset while decoupling it from actually needing to use a particular programming language. Interesting. That's really cool. You can see they play Factorio with program co-workers. You can see their coding styles manifest in how they play the game. I think Factorio and hiring. I also think using Factorio in schools in specific situations would actually be really fantastic. I feel like there's a ton of applications there. I think they did use Minecraft in school for teaching some stuff at one point. I feel like Factorio would be even better, to be honest. I think there's a lot of things you could do with that. More traditional random ore sorter. Nice. And then put your 12 belts, but you don't ever use the first and last one. There is just an underground belt going nowhere. I mean, this is my thought. Like, I just wouldn't make my belts mixed in the first place. There's some ones that will mix ore patches, making systems like this very useful, but yeah, for vanilla, it's not really needed. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's true. After 127 hours, I completed my first playthrough with this absolute monstrosity of a rail network. Zoom in. It's a pretty big picture. Explaining more screenshots and comments. Okay, holy moly. Oh, dude. Please turn off the electrical network. I mean, like, this stuff is real nice. This stuff, yikes. I mean, overall, it's actually, I was gonna say it's organized. Not really. Only this. Not that I should criticize my network. My electric networks are not great either, but rails are everywhere. The congregate its disaster. Power poles are a crying shame. You gave up naming your stations. Southeast, 10 out of 10. A beautiful work of art. Wait, they forgot they gave up naming stations in the southeast. Really? Thanks for the glowing review. Oh, they're from the starter base. Really zoomed out map. Dude, that's freaking huge. That's a nutso map. How many rockets they've launched? Wait, sorry. I wanted this one. 127 hours played. Not bad. 37,000 trees. I like it. I like the style. This is impressive. Really, really cool base. Balanced, tileable, direct insertion blue chip facility. Nice. I like this a lot. Real, just send in iron, copper, plastic, and that's about it. And you got red circuits. And it's sulfuric acid, of course, as well. But this is actually really neat. How about adding an iron plate line in the middle? Source of great circuits. That way you could get rid of the mixed belt. That's true. It would also free up space between the bottom belt and green circuit, similar for another full copper belt to provide quadruple the current inline time level length. That's actually, yeah, you could throw in the iron belt underground here to this tile, and then start your next underground here and go under, and this inserter can pull from it and so on. This is actually, that would be a fantastic modification because obviously doing that could potentially like double your throughput and stuff. Really, really nice. It's been a bit over a year now. I made another picture for you guys. What in God's name is this crap? What is this? Oh dear. Now I need a mod where splitters may devour careless players who stepped on the belt. I would prefer not to have that. I would be dead a lot more than I already am. Thanks, I hate it. Yeah. It's perfect representation of mega bases. Oh, how they hunger for resources. You feed the beast, but it keeps growing, needing more until eventually it's devoured the entire world. Yes. Results of a 12-hour new game session after learning about the buses and bouncing. Advice welcome. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this guy should be giving me advice. This is really not well built. They don't use the quick bars. I mean, I barely use them. Balancers are overrated, and apart from a few cases unnecessary, it's easier and more intuitive to use the priority settings on splitters to always keep the left, right belt fully saturated. Branch off takes less space too. Interesting. Yeah, that's true. This is just a really nice base though overall. Waltz. Oh my god, I love this. Do you see that? Let's watch that again. You see the rocket? Boom, fired. Following the train around. That is so satisfying. What blew up can home in on its target. That is so cool, actually. I love it. Mini chemical plant. High bore, of course. Fantastic. Pumping out the really, really great, cute, awesome art. I love this so much. I love the like little scenario prints they do here. Really great. Took me a while to cracking on the chemical plant, but with patience, anything's possible. Anyway, I just noted that petroleum and Factorio use ethylene molecule structure as its icon. How realistic and usefulness of substance is somehow in my understanding. Interesting. Yeah, this is really, really impressive. The accident. Oh boy. This looks like a little too... There's like a nice river here with like grasslands. I don't think this is Factorio. The sun's shining. No way would you see the sun through the pollution. That'd be such an evil mod. 1 in 100 times a rocket explodes instead of launching, destroy the launch pad and everything around it. No thanks. I'm good. There's a mod though that could be interesting. I wanted a globally decentralized... I mean, this is a really cool fan art though. I'm always a fan of fan art. I wanted a globally decentralized block, so here's what I came up with. 1 radar, 8 solar, 7 accumulators, 7 always on lamps. It is a self-calibrating and rock solid. Nice. Globally decentralized clock, I think is global because every unit will have some phase, and decentralized because the unit can run all by itself. For example, you could have 2 circuit networks very far apart, turn on at noon every Factorio day. Interesting. Interesting. Feature suggestion. Allow roboports to apply to just logistics or construction bots. That'd be cool. I don't really know why you would need that. Yeah, I don't really... Comes to mind is you want to have a huge construction zone, but do not want logistic bots trying to feed you supplies while you're out and about, or wanting to separate logistic bots to a certain area. Yeah, I mean, that could be true. A new super smelter produces 16 belts of copper and iron plate. Sadly, my UPS is already down to around 57, even though this is the only mega basic component I have set up yet. Yikes. That's pretty nice looking, though. A beacon build of prod speed autos will have a significantly smaller footprint and corresponding improvement to UPS. PS. What UPS do you get with this monster? Trying my rig hovers around 70 UPS. If I increase the game speed with this save. Which one is this? Oh, this? Damn. Yeah, that's the base I toured. 20K science minute. Finding out you can embed image in train station names is an absolute game changer. Yes, it's really cool. It's kind of an lesser known thing. And I think it's kind of a pain to do. I think you have to like you have to type in the like code name thing for it, which is kind of annoying. I like once you have it once, you could copy paste, but this is really cool still. Until figures out it works anywhere the game allows the player to input text. Those save files and names are going to start getting creative. What? What? My name is stage and related function. You usually have a Kuwait, Pittsburgh, etc. Damn. Yeah, you can put you can do that with anything where text is accepted. Really cool. Friday facts, of course. New game on a 49-foot 32 by 9 monitor. I lost some vertical field of view, but it feels great. 49 foot? Yeah. How far back do you need to sit? Yeah, like other side of the house, maybe. I'm not fluent with non-metric systems. 49 inches is 124 centimeters. So I guess it's an easy decision now to choose between vertical or horizontal bus. In my dumbass building vertically, now I need to reflect. Of course, when you have a 49-inch wide monitor, you're building vertically. I mean, that's probably something I'd do. Tesla Coil turret concept art. A support tower that arcs up and stunts enemies. Long reload speed, medium-high damage. Dude, that's really cool. Not gonna lie, I feel like this is actually a really good concept for just a beacon. Like, I feel like this is a pretty cool design for just the beacon, honestly. You realize the Command and Conquer style it has? Oh, yeah. Dude, what is it? Is this made out? This is like clay, I think. This is super cool. That's really neat. Designed a GTX 2070 in Factorio. Nice. Are you sure there's a GTX 2070? $200 OBO. Oh my gosh. RTX probably. That's hilarious. 8 hours into my game, could use some feedback. Loops are bad. In this case, it's actually not that bad, but I would try to get out of the habit of doing this personally. Not bad. I say like a lot of wasted space, but that's not that big of a deal. Space is infinite. This is a ton of wall. Holy moly, this is wall, right? That is a heck of a lot of wall, dude. Even for military science. Holy moly. The amount of wall for the amount of stone is nuts. I mean, this is like kind of nitpicky. Overall, this is a really good base. Belting copper cables, obviously for green circuits. Definitely not something you want to do, but probably your first instinct as a newer player anyway. Don't blame them. I did it as well. I'm surprised no one mentioned the cable. Spent 12 hours in and I finally figured out how to do this. This being red science, green science. Nice. How do you get covered in the bottom red science machine? Oh yeah. Well, you see, I haven't. Thanks for noticing. Oh man, this is me when I started playing. Oh, this is hilarious. I love it so much. Here's your green circuits, so you've basically already launched the rocket. Looking good. I wish my first factory was one half as clean as this. This is an interesting way to do the circuits with the iron going between. I'm actually a fan of this. Although this is backwards. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's 2 cable to 3 circuit machines. Yeah. I don't know. I could be wrong. I haven't played vanilla in a while. I'm currently embedded in Clustorio, although I think, no, Clustorio does, or not Clustorio, Crastorio does have a different ratio, but I'm pretty sure it's reverse. 2 copper cable, 3 circuit. No, it is. It is 3 cable, 2 circuit. I'm dumb. See, this is what I mean. I've heard, like, when I'm in game, I can do it, but, like, when I'm out of game, for some reason, my ratio brain turns off. Because I think so much of it is muscle memory. Like, I can just stamp down the build because I just remember the, like, setting, like, just, like, the number of assemblers and what they're set at. But then when I actually am not playing the game and trying to think about the ratios, it's hard for me to remember what it is. but I think it's like so muscle memory for me that when I'm in game, I can just throw it down and it will be right most of the time. Um, I think this just throws me off because of the spacing is the thing. Anyway, that's gonna do it, guys. Did I cover everything? Friday facts. There's a bunch of ads in here. Blah blah blah. Okay, I think we're good. Really, really great stuff as always. Some fantastic, hilarious fan art, fan creation. Some really cool bases. Many actually super cool bases. Some splitter balancing stuff, which is neat and headachy. Interesting heart rate monitor thing here. Some cool ideas. All great stuff, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully next week will not be so late. I am back home, so my schedule should hopefully get back more back on track. And that's gonna do it. Thank you so much, guys, for everything. As always, all the support, staying with me, watching, coming to the stream stuff. It means a lot. It helps a lot, especially right now. And I hope you all are staying safe, staying well, healthy, and leave your thoughts below. As always, enjoy reading them. But until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.